Okay, Johnny Kane here, and we're going to preview the two divisional games in the NFL going off today. The first one being the Kansas City Chiefs and the Cleveland Browns. It's about to get underway in about half an hour or so here. And the second one being the New Orleans Saints hosting the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Let's get to the first one. So, what does Cleveland have to do to win? I would say, first and foremost, run the football. The most effective defense against Patrick Mahomes is to keep him off the field, and equally as important is the ability to cash in on possessions offensively. You're going to have to be able to score against the champs, period. If you're having an off offensive day, you are in trouble. Now, how do you deal with a guy like Mahomes, who's obviously the best in the business right now at the quarterback position, if you are a defensive coach and defensive players? My thought process is to play more of a deeper zone type of coverage, but you also should mix some zone blitzes with that as well. And I know that defensive end Myles Garrett from the Cleveland Browns is most adept at going forward and rushing the passer. But listen, even at 6'5", 275, this guy is still athletic enough to jab step an upfield rush and swing out wide to maybe jump one of these screens or at least take the passing lane away in such a way that it pulls Mahomes off of it, giving time for a blitz from, say, a nickel linebacker coming from the other side to get there. Again, you're just going to have to throw a few monkey wrenches into their plans if you're Cleveland. That's what you're going to have to do. You got to disrupt them and throw them off track a little bit. They're going to score. They are really good. They're the champs. It's not by accident, obviously. Now, for Kansas City, what they really want to do is essentially, be themselves. Be opportunistic, offensively, and just let it go on defense. Just straight up let it go and play a sound game, because certainly if you're Kansas City and you play a sound game, you have to feel like you're going to win. And you should, with good reason. Like, as I said earlier, they're the champs. And if they can play a sound game and avoid mistakes, then they should win. If Cleveland can force them to make mistakes, then this gives them a great chance. Cleveland's had a really good season, and it was important for them to get into the playoffs, just to make it. Now they got in and they had some success. They won a game in the playoffs. And you're always wondering if they would be prematurely satisfied with that. Well, no, when game day comes around, you're not thinking about that. Now, you may lose to a very good Kansas City team and come back and look back on the season and say, well, that was a pretty good year. We did break the long playoff drought, and we won a game when we were there. But on game day, I think it's a little bit different, if you will. You're not ready to do the season in review thing. You're going to play, and in order to continue to play, you need to win. So, that is my preview of Cleveland versus Kansas City. Actually getting ready to start in about 10 minutes here. I had lost track of time. And I will have a breakdown of New Orleans hosting Tampa Bay at halftime of this game that's getting ready to go off. This has been Johnny Kane. Enjoy the football game. Have a fantastic day, and come get back with me at halftime, and we'll talk a little about this game and break down what Tampa has to do to get a road win. I'm Johnny Kane. See you in a few.